Hey guys, Black Rose back. Um, I'm here to do another playthrough for Firewatch. Um, Fun fact about today, where I am, it is so crazy windy that, yeah, it not only created a dust storm, but it also caused a massive chain of events from a giant power outage across the city to trees being pulled out and cars going everywhere and power poles going down as well as power lines. Yeah, it's been crazy here today. So instead of having a long shift like I normally would, I ended up with a short shift because without power you can't really run a cash register. So anyway, I am now home and going to try to get further in Firewatch. Now, according to my Xbox at least, um, it is actually a rare achievement to get Ultra Shown watched. So when we get ready to head closer to that area, we'll head that way. Um, right, we're still trying to find the backpack that's supposedly in this area. So let's see if we can find this backpack. There's nothing there. Okay, 2 seconds, guys, because I'm not. I forgot that finding this backpack was not easy the first time through. Okay. It's located. Okay, let's see where. It says it's somewhere near. Okay, it's telling me where to find it, but was it the second one too? Sorry, that I was talking to random because sometimes it takes both of us to try to figure some of these out. She thinks backpack number 2 is going to be a lot like 1 and be possibly. Yeah, we think it's in a tree, but which tree we don't know. According to the guide on my phone, in terms of trying to find this, it's somewhere near the Eon medicine wheel, which we were pretty close to it over there, so it's got to be around here somewhere. Just trying to figure out where. It says it should be right over here. How do I get over there? Let's see. It says something about okay, so according to the more probably the more reliable playthrough. It says to head. So it says from Ruby River. So it's somewhere on the trail between the Medicine Wheel and Ruby River, according to this. Okay, it looks like with what the picture looks like, it looks like the backpack is not in the tree, but against a root of trees somewhere. Ha! Found it. Holy cow. Hello, key to the cave. Yeah, like this is a good idea. Well, so much for that. It's like, Dee, don't freak out. What do we do? Off to the cave, off to the cave. Anyway, what I was saying is watching the Shoshone tape is a rare achievement, and probably so is the get attacked by a raccoon achievement for this game, but I'm not really gonna worry about those two achievements, at least on camera. If you guys want to do it and get those achievements, they are not hard to find. Um, Basically, I gave you a kind of a roadmap as to what to expect because where they are, we're heading to the cave right now. But if you were to say to go through the cave and instead of going through that locked door and head all the way up this path where these two clearings are, the Ultra Shown tape will be on the one on the left, and the raccoon one is to the one on the right. Um, Actually, you know what? Since I've got time, I'll go through the cave and show you where these two side achievements are up here, and then backtrack back down to the cave and complete the game. Because once you get through the cave, um, it's pretty much an almost instant end of game. So let's go get these two achievements up here, and then we'll head back and complete the game. And we have a needy cat. What do you want? Let's see. Am I going the right way for one? Yes. So many of these paths start looking familiar that I get a little turned around. But I do apologize if I say I'm not going to do something and then I turn around and change my mind and go, well, maybe I should show you guys where this is. Just to. Now we're at the point where Delilah is questioning everything we do. Even though there's no point to questioning everything we do because we pretty much talk to her very consistently on a daily basis. Wee plop. Okay, so this is what we're going to be heading into, which leads to kind of why I believe this guy is trying to hunt us down. So before we end up getting in over our heads and I believe getting knocked out again or at least attacked again, I'm going to go do those two achievements like I mentioned to at least get them out of the way. Yeah, it should be up this way. I wish I would stop pressing that button. So, up, over. Okay, we're actually pretty close. I'm not guessing on where I'm going. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go too far. Which right now I don't believe I am, so. So we keep going straight for a little bit. Okay, so here. No. And there's that achievement. And there's the raccoon. All right. And that should be the end of our extra achievements. Now we should go back to the cave and gosh dang Kermit, stop pushing that button. Pretty much go finish what we started and complete the game. This game is not a super complicated or super long game, but yeah, pretty much once you get the key to get in the cave, everything from that point on pretty much just kind of snowballs really quickly. Um, I will say that I could be wrong, but if we're not getting attacked or anything in the cave, which I can't remember if we actually are or not, I do know we get locked into the cave because we're like, oh crap, we need to, go get some help or go do something. And it's like, oh crap. And we try to leave the cave, and somebody somehow is somewhere in that cave waiting for us to show up, and they lock us into the area we're heading into. And then after that, we pretty much have to find another way out, which that will be fun. And don't worry, there is another way out of the cave. It's just not going to be an easy way out. Okay, so the cave should be close. I hope. Yeah, there it is. Do-do-do. All right. Told you. So yeah, there's the other little kicker. We get locked in here, and because of where we are, the walkie-talkie is pretty much useless at this point. So this little crack here is used to kind of create your own way to get in and around things. We're actually not as close as I think we are to completing the game, because I do know that we have to go find like a campsite or something else after this. but we're pretty close. So you can go one of two ways. You can either slip through the rocks and see what's on the other side, or you can go down here. I recommend going through the cracks to the rock first, just because once you get down that steep slope, yeah, you're not going to be able to get back up. Echo! There's something down there, which we will be back for. Okay, I literally just found the way out. Okay. So, as you can see, if you slip through the cracks, it automatically leads you out, which is a good thing, because now we know how to get out of here. And we can't get to whatever that was from up here. We actually have to climb our way to it for whatever reason. So now we know how to get out of here, which is what I wanted to show you first, was how we get out. Because once we get to a certain point, we make a call to Delilah, and we go forward from there, which you can easily do that and just keep going, but you also kind of miss the opportunity to find out what's actually down here. But we need special tools to get there too. So it's going to make you come back here again. So keep that in mind. So for now, I know I just backtracked for no reason, but we will be back because we do go down that deep slope, that long slope. But we have to get the right kind of tools first. So with that in mind, we'll just go back the way we literally just came and get out of this cave so we can go talk to Delilah and then work on finding the climbing tools that we need to complete this area. So we'll be back, Creepy Cave. And hopefully on round 2 we don't get locked in here. Which I don't think we do, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop guessing. I know what may happen next because so far I've been wrong. Yay, long drop. Yay. Sorry, guys, I had a case of the nipples. Okay, so I guess our plan now is to get back to Two Forks, which, where the heck are we? We're in uncharted area. Fun. So let's try going this way. Oh, look, it leads to a dead end. Okay, good to know. And I love how Delilah was like, so you didn't find anything, so almost disappointedly. Hello. Okay, so the goal is to figure out where Brian could have put anything. Alright, now that we got the climbing gear, we can actually go back to the cave, which for right now, I believe the goal is to get back to Two Forks still. Because we have to go back to Two Forks to get around to the right side of that cave so we can actually get in there. And what's ironic is where those last two achievements are, we literally just went back through there. That's actually laughable. So I guess we could have waited till after the cave to get that figured out, but hey, we got them done, so that's all that matters. Okay, we're not going all the way completely to Two Forks. Watch out, because here's the cave. We will go back to our watchtower at some point, but I think our overall goal is to get back down in here and go down that long drop and take care of it from there. Please don't close on me again. Ha. Oh boy. And here's where we get the dark part of the game. So he was probably trying to climb up that when his gear broke. So we found Brian. Now we just gotta figure out where his dad went. Because I believe Ned's down here too. Either that or that's who we're chasing. Now it's time to get out of here. Now it's time to just basically find our way back to. Did I just go up the dead end? Nope, if I keep going, I'll get to the canyon, I think. I'm actually hoping she does wait because it would actually be kind of cool to actually see her because I never asked her to stay on the last one, so it'd be kind of cool to actually meet Delilah. So the one and only time that you ever go anywhere near Delilah's tower is to get the heck out of here. I mean, we've been close to her tower a few times, but the only time we're actually going right straight to it is to evac. So instead of going to the supply station, this is actually where we go. And there's her tower. And she left. Yeah, the one thing I figured out is how not to have her leave at the end, but I think the only way to get her to stay is not finding Brian. But that's the only way you really complete the game. But there we go, guys. We beat Firewatch. So, yay! Told you it wasn't going to be long. So, if I remember correctly, we do go back to Colorado where our wife is, and I'm not sure what all happens after that. If you fully fill the camera, you'll just get like a synopsis of pictures you get. But yeah, that's the end of the game. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I'm not going to go through all the credits because they're long, and if you fill the camera, all the pictures you take are going to be on the credits, so keep that in mind. But it is an achievement to get them all filled, get it all filled. So yeah, that's the end of Firewatch, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Night, everybody.